Welcome. Be seated for our graduates. I'm Dr. Paula Reams. I'm the Dean of Nursing here. And I just want to welcome all of you on this beautiful day and this great day when we celebrate the graduation and the pinning of our wonderful nursing graduates. Congratulations to you. I have a couple of, yes, give me a round of applause. Yay. I have a couple housekeeping announcements, and we know that this is a great celebratory time for your nursing graduates, but we want you to please refrain from yelling or air horns or cowbells. This is a sacred place. It is a church. Please silence your cell phones, and please no flash photography. If you want a close-up of the pinning, feel free to recreate it after the ceremony. You can come up and do that. Each graduate will receive a flower that is a gift from Jennifer Scholl, Chief Nursing Officer of Kettering Health. At the end of the service, please remain seated until the students and faculty have recessed out of the sanctuary. Nursing graduates, the Division of Nursing has a gift for you out in the lobby. Please pick it up on your way out. Let us pray. Lord, as we come together today on this beautiful day and this wonderful celebration that is taking place, please remember that we know you are here and with each one of these graduates. Be with them as they go out into the world to do your wonderful work and mission. All this we pray in your name. Amen.
Hello, everybody. Every year, we give the opportunity for the students to vote for 3 awards. And they recognize their peers for Christian caring, nursing leadership, and professionalism. I am presenting the Leadership Award. This recipient must demonstrate excellent leadership abilities, dedicated to learning, and willing to help others. The recipient of Nursing Leadership Award is John McLeod.
Professor Kimberly Hatcher, and I'm presenting the Professional Nursing Peer Award. The recipient must consistently demonstrate compassionate care, strong ethical values, lifelong learning, accountability, responsibility, flexibility, teamwork, and collaboration. The recipient for Professional Nursing Award is Elena Good.
Hello, my name is Professor Devin Skinner, and I have the pleasure of presenting the Christian Caring Peer Award. The recipient for the Christian Caring Award must demonstrate the following qualities: provides nursing care in the tradition of the Master Healer, values individuals as person made in God's image, gives compassionate care as a response to the understanding of God's love and grace towards humanity, fosters optimum health, restoration, and quality of life in suffering and dying, and provides service in which God's divine spirit is revealed. The recipient for the Christian Caring Award is Martina Paris.
is Professor Ashley Barnett, and I am presenting the Daisy Award to one of our faculty members here at Kettering College. The Daisy Foundation was established in 1999 in honor of Patrick Barnes. Patrick passed away from an autoimmune disease at a young age. His family members wanted to memorialize his final weeks in a positive way. They decided on the acronym DAISY, which stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. During Patrick's 8-week illness, the family held on to the extraordinary care that came from Patrick's nurses. The family then created the Daisy Award to honor extraordinary nurses who go above and beyond to make differences in people's lives. The Daisy Award is not only given to nurses serving at the bedside, it is also now given to nurses serving nursing students. This year's Daisy Award winner received several glowing remarks from students. One student had this to say: "She is genuine and understanding. On top of exceptional teaching and knowledge, she cares about each individual nursing student. She goes out of her way to provide all of the necessary resources for success. She also allows students to freely express concerns. She deserves to be acknowledged for all the hard work she puts into cultivating and growing nursing students." This year's award winner is Kim Hatcher. Kim, would you please step forward to receive your award?
I also want to acknowledge that this is Kim's first year teaching too, and she received those great comments from students. Congratulations to you. I'm here to present the Anna Mae Vaughn Award. Anna Mae was our first director of nursing back when we were founded. She was a wonderful lady. She worked for many years as the director and then retired, and then came back out of retirement in the 90s to be an interim director for us when we were searching for another person. And I got to work with her, and she was an amazing woman. She did missionary work in Africa, and she was a midwife. She was also a great nurse educator. And so we have an award that we give out to someone that is a nurse who exemplifies Anna Mae Vaughn's excellence, which include trustworthy, being innovative, caring, competent, and collaborative. Also, people who receive this award show passion and vision and support for mentorship, and of course, being a great nurse educator. The person who received the award this year was unable to come today, but she will receive the award at another time. That is Kay Volhort. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Amy Fahey, and it's my pleasure today to give the Called to Care Award. So the Called to Care Award is given to someone who demonstrates exceptional care to patients every day, every time. They exhibit a knowledge that cares for the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. They display a genuine character of compassion, respect, and integrity to everyone they interact with during the day. They value faith-based care and consider their work their sacred calling. They find meaningful purpose in extending the healing ministry to those around them, to ease pain and to stop suffering of those in need. They communicate clearly to patients and to the families to make sure that they understand. They also empathize with the families. They integrate adaptability and resourcefulness in daily practice, and they incorporate honesty in all they do, striving to do the right thing in every situation. And I am excited to share that this year's Called to Care Award recipient will be a future Kettering Health Dayton Emergency Department employee, and it's Patrick Kloppenberg.
Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future.
Morning. It is my pleasure to introduce our speaker this morning, Jane Lachey Geminer. As a nursing leader for over 3 decades, Jane has had the opportunity to serve in progressive nursing leadership roles in both the adult and pediatric acute care environments. Jane's clinical experience serving as an adult cardiovascular and intensive care clinical nurse provided a great foundation for future leadership roles. Her current responsibilities for patient care leadership include strategic planning for the nursing division, supporting the patient and family experience performance improvement, and providing oversight of financial management for the nursing division. She provides operational oversight for an inpatient unit, including general pediatrics, hematology oncology, pediatric intensive care and intermediate care units, newborn intensive care unit, hospitalist service, the emergency departments, urgent cares, retail clinics, nursing excellence, magnet sustainment, IV therapy, respiratory therapy service, and children's home care of Dayton. Jane's strong foundation is based on creating a practice environment that supports patient and staff advocacy, shared leadership foundations, interprofessional collaboration, and a constant goal for performance and process improvement. She has been successful in working in environments that have supported 4 magnet designations and redesignations at both Dayton Children's and Miami Valley Hospital. Jane is currently past president of the Ohio Organization of Nurse Leaders and has served on the OONL board since 2009. She also served in the past as president of the Dayton chapter of the OONL and as the OONL liaison to the Ohio Nursing Association Summit. Jane is currently serving on the Ohio Hospital Association Healthcare Workforce Task Force, Special Wish, and LLS boards in the Dayton region. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jane Lachey Geminer.
Thank you so much, Dane, for that extensive introduction. Dear nursing graduates, distinguished guests, faculty members, parents, and guardians, good morning. What a beautiful facility for us to host this great event in. Today is your extraordinary day. It's a day that each of the nursing graduates, faculty, your family, and support systems have been eagerly anticipating for years. This day marks your graduation and the beginning of a new phase of your lives. As we reflect on our journey, I am reminded of the passage that was just shared with us, Jeremiah 20:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Think about those significant words with where you are going in your career. The desire to become a nurse began as your dream, but through your hard work, dedication, and persistence, you have transformed that dream into a lasting reality. You have had to overcome your fears, uncertainties, and doubts to get to this point. However, you persevered, and now you are ready to make an indelible mark in the nursing profession. Nursing is not just a profession, it is a calling, a passion, and a way of life. You have chosen a path that is selfless, demanding at times, emotionally draining, and it is incredibly rewarding. We have the privilege of being with individuals and their families during some of the most vulnerable moments, providing care, comfort, and support. Throughout your time in nursing school, you have learned the importance of empathy, compassion, and treating every patient with dignity and respect. You, through your faculty and nurse mentors, have witnessed firsthand the impact of a caring touch, a listening ear, and a reassuring smile. These small gestures may seem insignificant, but they have the power to heal not only the patients and the physical ailments, but also their emotional wounds. We must always remember that nursing is not just a series of tasks to be completed. It is about forming connections and building relationships. It is about being a source of hope and a beacon of light in what seems like the darkest of times. When patients and their families are facing uncertainty, it is our duty to be the calm in the storm, to provide them with reassurance and the support they need. As you step into your role as a registered nurse, you must never forget that you are a lifelong learner. Nursing is an ever-evolving field, and we must be committed to staying up to date with the latest advancements and research. The knowledge you have gained during nursing school is just the beginning of your journey. Just embrace every opportunity for growth and continuously strive to improve our practice. Today, we celebrate not only your own achievements, but also the unwavering support of those who have been at your side throughout the journey. To your families, friends, and loved ones, thank you for standing beside your loved one, for understanding the late nights spent studying, and for offering words of encouragement when your student felt defeated. Your love and support have been invaluable. To your faculty members, thank you for your guidance, your mentorship, and your dedication to the new nursing graduates' education. You have shaped this graduate class into the nurses they are today, and I know the class is immensely grateful for your commitment to their success. As you go forth from this day, remember the impact you will have on the potential to make in the lives of those you encounter. Please strive to be advocates for your patients and their families, to be agents of change in your communities, and to always lead with compassion and integrity. Your education at the school has provided you with a unique perspective on nursing and healthcare. As you leave this institution, you will take and build on the values of caring, compassion, and respect for others, which are intrinsic parts of the Adventist philosophy of care. Now is your time to make a difference, to touch lives, and to leave a lasting impact. Please embrace this privilege and honor that comes with being a nurse as you step into the world and fulfill your calling. Find at least one, if not more, nursing mentors. Learn to embrace change and make a difference. I congratulate you and welcome you to this great profession.
You have made it, and your future is bright. You are called upon to be the light and to make a difference. Congratulations.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for those words of encouragement, and I'll try to follow it up the best I can. My name's John McLeod. Thank you to the class for allowing me to have this honor to speak to you guys today. And I just want to start out by saying good morning, esteemed faculty and honored guest, and my fellow graduates of Kettering College, nursing class of 2023. We made it. Today we gather to celebrate a remarkable achievement, a milestone met, and a goal achieved. Congratulations to each and every one of you for dedication, perseverance, and the incredible journey we've undertaken together. I stand before you today not only as a fellow traveler on this long and arduous road, but also a representative of gratitude to all of those who have made this journey possible. To our professors, we extend our deepest appreciation. Over the past 3 years, your unwavering diligence and commitment to our success have been nothing short of exceptional. Thank you for going above and beyond your prescribed job requirements, for making yourselves available to us beyond the classroom, and for imparting your expertise and professionalism to us each and every day. Above all, we are grateful for the compassion you showed us when we struggled, offering an empathetic and understanding of our needs. You have played an instrumental role in shaping the next generation of nurses, and for that, we are truly grateful. We would also like to acknowledge our clinical faculty and nursing mentors who have guided us along the way. You have been the hands and feet of this program, instilling in us the belief that we can not only learn, but also excel in the field of nursing. Through your guidance, you have showed us the highest highs of our journey, bolstering our confidence and fueling our passion for nursing. Your patience and willingness to nurture us, even in our most inexperienced and uncertain moments, have meant the world to each and every one of us. From the bottom of our hearts, we extend our deepest appreciation for your invaluable contributions. To our families and friends, we would love to express our sincerest gratitude. You have been our rock to lean on throughout this demanding endeavor. Thank you for your unwavering support, for your understanding the sacrifices we've made, and for believing in us even when we doubted ourselves. You have stood by our side during emotional breakdowns, offered love and encouragement during times of distance and isolations that we put ourselves through, and never lost your belief in our abilities. So for that, we thank you. Now, I would like to address my fellow peers directly, as there's a sentiment I've experienced, and I believe many of you have as well, and that is the sentiment and feeling of doubt. It's that feeling that creeps in between taking a test and awaiting the grade, the anxiousness before our first medication pass, and the restlessness we felt the night before a skills checkoff. Doubt and uncertainty about our future has coursed through all of us over the last 3 years at some point. However, what sets us apart now is that we confronted and embraced that feeling of doubt. We confronted doubt's cold and relentless spirit head on, declaring, "Here I am, and I refuse to let you deter me from my path I've chosen." It took strength and determination to face that doubt, and I want to congratulate each and every one of you for exhibiting such resolve. You didn't allow doubt to paralyze you or steer you away from your goals. Instead, you faced it headlong and let it fuel your determination. You embraced the challenges, knowing that doubt was merely a temporary obstacle in our journey. Now we stand here today, united in our shared triumph over it. Let this be a reminder of the resilience and tenacity within each of us as we embark on the next chapter of our lives. Let us carry this unwavering spirit, knowing that we have the power to overcome any obstacle that comes in our way. Together, we have proven that doubt may knock on our doors, but it will never define our capabilities or dampen our aspirations. I would also like to acknowledge the immense growth and transformation we have experienced throughout this journey. We entered this program as green students eager to absorb knowledge and develop our skills, but today, as we stand on the cusp of becoming nurses, we've become much more than just students. We have witnessed incredible resilience of the human spirit, both in ourselves and in those we have cared for during our clinical experiences. We have comforted patients in their most vulnerable moments, offered solace to families during times of uncertainty, and advocated for the voiceless. We have learned to embrace diversity and celebrate the uniqueness of each individual that we encounter. Together, we have triumphed over countless obstacles, whether they are demanding assignments, rigorous exams, or the emotional weight of witnessing human suffering. We have forged lifelong friendships, forming a support system that has carried us through the highs and lows of this program. As we enter the nursing profession, let us remember the values instilled in us by this institution. Let us embody compassion, empathy, and the unwavering commitment to serving others. Let us remember that our actions have the power to change lives, to bring healing, and to hope to those who need it most. I have no doubt that each and every one of you will make a profound impact in your chosen path, whether you venture into hospitals, clinics, research, education, or any other area of nursing. Remember that you are part of a noble profession. Cherish the trust that patients place in you, honor the legacy of nursing, and continue to grow and learn throughout your careers. In conclusion, I want to express my deepest admiration and respect for the extraordinary individuals that made up my class 2023 of the Kettering College of Nursing. We've accomplished something remarkable, and it's only the beginning. May we carry the torch of nursing excellence, touching lives and making a difference wherever we go. Congratulations, my dear colleagues, and may the future hold boundless possibilities for each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, John, for those beautiful words. We'll now proceed on reading the names of the students. We want to tell you that due to the fact that we're reading their names and reading some future goal plans and other remarks, you refrain from clapping right after we read the names. It is okay when they are going down, okay? We appreciate that. So hello, class of 2023. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Alicia Bonner, Madison Ginn, Alicia plans to pursue a career in labor and delivery, eventually go back to school and get her master's degree in nurse midwifery. Alicia would like to thank her family, her support system. None of this would have been possible without them. Madison plans to embark on a fulfilling career as a maternity nurse and eventually pursue further education in the field of nurse midwifery. Madison has accepted a position on the mother-baby unit. Sophie Nagozera Perez Bauman. Sophie plans on going back to school. She's not sure yet in what field. She's thanking you for guiding her through this journey. Paris wants to obtain experience with intensive care nursing and possibly further her education in nursing anesthesiology. She has just accepted a job in the Kettering SICU. We call it CQ, but Danielle Marie Brown, Caitlin Beck. Danielle's goal is to perfect her patient care as a registered nurse and eventually master the expertise of women's health as a certified nurse midwife. Caitlin plans to work on the cardiac intensive care unit after graduation. Madison Delaney and Madison Irby. Madison Delaney wants to work in women's health as a bedside nurse and eventually return to school for her master's degree as a certified midwife. Madison would like to thank her family for the constant support and encouragement throughout this journey and moving forward in the next chapter of her life. Madison Irby, her goal is to become an ED nurse. Madison wants to thank all family that has supported her through all the tough times. Cheyenne Hatcher, Patrick Sullivan, Raymond Kloppenberg. Cheyenne is dedicated to pursuing a career as a cardiac nurse and have plans to further her education to obtaining a master's degree to becoming a nurse practitioner. Patrick's future plans are to gain experience in the ER and ICU and work towards becoming a flight nurse. Macy White, Hannah O'Rourke. Macy will be starting her career as a neonatal intensive care nurse at Catherine Health main campus. Hannah plans to become an OR nurse. Jared Krisenberry, Gracie Miranda Garno. Jared plans on becoming an ER nurse. Gracie will be working as an emergency department nurse at Miami Valley South. She plans on continuing her education and receiving a master's in nursing education. I'm gonna make a pause here. When you come up, please come to the smaller steps because we worry about your safety, okay? So come as far to the middle as you can. Let's continue. Relindes Game. Relindes wants to gain as much experience as possible in acute care so that she can get into flight nursing. Later on, she wants to transition into education. Avery Marie Dillon. Avery will be relocating to North Carolina, as many of us wish we were there in the winter, to work as a step-down trauma nurse at Duke University Hospital with plans to eventually continue her education to become a nurse practitioner. She wants to give a special shout out to my family for all love and support. Elena Good, Taylor Klug. Elena will be beginning her RN career on the SCICU CQ at Catherine Main Campus and looks forward to making a difference in the neuro population. She would like to thank her family and friends who have been by her side since day one for their constant support and love through this journey. Taylor Klug. Taylor will be pursuing a successful nursing career at Cincinnati Children's. She wants to thank everybody that helped and supported me through this chapter. I truly couldn't have done this without you all. Thank you so much. And Millie, this was all for you, kiddo. Mommy loves you more than anything. Thad Walker, Jade Amnel Buckland. Thad's main goal is to find a specialty or path that he truly loves. He also plans to become a travel nurse in the future to continue both his personal and professional education. He would like to thank his family and especially his mom for being his biggest supporters through this whole journey. Jane plans to work at the Catherine Health Sewing Emergency Room for at least 2 years, and then she plans to be a travel nurse. Jade also plans to eventually get her master's degree in nursing so that she may become a nurse practitioner. Stephanie Nauman Day, Lindsay Holman. Stephanie will continue working in ED at Mount Carmel. She wants to thank her husband, son, parents, and classmates. Lindsay is going to be an RN working at Catherine Main Hospital. She would like to thank her family and friends. She couldn't have gotten through this without them. Ann Harris, Madeline McWilliams. Ann plans to work in the emergency trauma room. Madeline has accepted a position at Catherine Main Campus in the neonatal intensive care unit. Madeline would like to thank her family, her boyfriend, my best friend for being by my biggest supporters throughout this long, hard journey. I couldn't have gotten through it without you. Jalen Israel, Ada Marie O'Brien. Jalen's future plans are to work within Catherine Network and later continue her education to get her MSN. Aiden will be working at Miami Valley Hospital in the Heart and Vascular Intensive Care Unit. Jayla Johnson and Martina Perez. Jayla will be working in pediatrics and hopes to be obtaining also a master's degree. Martina plans to master her skills in the neonatal intensive care unit. She'll love to get her master's degree in nursing. Her thank you. I am thankful for Taylor, Alicia, Sarah, and all my classmates who provided me with immense support and friendship. Your presence has been instrumental in overcoming challenges and succeeding in this demanding program. I'm deeply grateful to my family for being here with me. You have crossed an ocean for me and battled with me the challenges of life. Your example and integrity, your support, and your unconditional love have been my light in this journey. My deepest gratitude goes to my husband, Nestor, whose love and encouragement became the driving force behind my determination to succeed. I'm confident that you, by my side, I'll be able to create positive impact in the lives of those I care for, just as you have made a profound impact on me. John McLeod, Sarah Same. John wants to continue in the development of his skills as a critical care nurse with the ultimate goal of pursuing and completing CRNA school. His comment is, accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but to do so, do with all your heart. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Sarah wants to work in the ICU and become a CRNA. Taylor Moberly, Gabrielle Sanders. Taylor wants to be a lifelong learner as a nurse and a mom. Gabrielle plans to be a pediatric nurse. Tyler Ogier and Abigail Yates. Tyler plans to work at Catherine, Maine, get experience in critical care, and become a flight care nurse. Eventually, he plans on going back to school and become a nurse practitioner. Abigail wants to work in critical care and then go back to school to become a nurse practitioner or CRNA. Addison Watson and Carmen Young. Addison plans to be a pediatric nurse at Dayton Children's. Carmen plans to work as a new graduate on the Medical Surgical Floor Unit 3 at Soin Hospital and to grow and develop her nursing skills on the unit through daily education and experience. Alexandria Watts and Brogan Zengel. Alexandria plans on becoming an emergency room nurse. Brogan plans on working at Dayton Children's. Bethany Wilson Caitlin Palavek. Bethany is ecstatic to provide care and comfort to a plethora of different patients as she pursues her new career within critical care, and after gaining 2 years of experience, she ultimately hoped to become a hospice nurse. Caitlin plans to work on the trauma unit at Kettering main campus for a year or so, then I hope to switch to an emergency department position. Caitlin would like to thank, she says she couldn't have gotten through the past few years without her mom, brother, best friend, and her cheddar. And she wants to thank them all for their endless support. Ivy Ingham, Jenna Thomas. Ivy has accepted a job offer on 3 West Clinical Decision Unit at Kettering, Maine, and hopes to continue her education in the future to be in the pursuit of becoming a family nurse practitioner working in a community health clinic. She also hopes to establish various healthcare businesses as I return home to Bermuda. And she and I have this thing about Bermuda. Ivy would like to thank her family and friends for the constant prayers, love, and support over the past years. Most important, she wants to give all the glory and praises to God, because without him, none of this will be possible. Jenna plans to work in the emergency department. Rachel Wells and Taylor Warner. Rachel plans to work at Dayton Children's as a pediatric nurse. Taylor Warner plans are to begin to work at KHBMC. If you don't know, that's the behavioral health place for Kettering. Taylor's plan is to begin working there as a psych nurse and plans to continue towards her DNP in psych nursing. Let's give all of them a big applause. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Susan Wright, and I am privileged to be here this morning to give the reflection for the RN to BSN graduates. 837 days have passed since I started the BSN program at Kettering. As with many of my fellow BSN graduates, we've waited a while and we've experienced a lot while coming to this day. I completed my associate's degree in nursing from Kettering College in April of 2000 and started my career in the ER at Kettering Hospital, spending more than 17 years there before moving to the trauma department at Kettering Health main campus. We've all worked in many different places since we became nurses, but eventually we came back for our BSN. For some of us, timing was key. For some of us, it was money. I'm very thankful to Kettering Health. Thank you for having tuition funds available for the BSN completion for your nurses. That makes the difference sometimes in an employee being able to go back to school or not. So back to school. After one has been out of school for a while, there's another learning curve, not like when we were in nursing school the first time. The reality is that we aren't really learning radically different things about patient care. But the learning curve of juggling a full-time job, spouse, children, other family members, pets, and a myriad of other responsibilities, plus school, all at the same time. When we were getting our associates, probably for many of us, life was a little bit less complex in some respects. But here we are. We have successfully juggled all of those responsibilities, and today we graduate. Thank you to each of those in our lives who have helped make space for us to do what we needed to do to be successful. You are a huge part of why we are here today. When I think about highs and lows, I think about all of the posts and statistics. I'll leave you to guess which was the high and which was the low. But truth be told, I was blessed, as I believe we all were, with teachers who cared about us and did try to make themselves available to us in order for us to succeed. One of my favorite classes was Cultural Diversity in Healthcare, which was taught by Dr. Johnny Ramirez Johnson. He shared many different topics with us that sometimes encouraged us and sometimes enraged us. Coming from a Christian perspective, there are many things that should enrage us. Things like the Tuskegee syphilis study. This study was initially only supposed to go on for less than a year, but in the end, it lasted 40 years, long after a treatment or a cure was found. While countless healthcare providers participated in the sham of a study, no one stepped forward to stop it. Jeremiah 22:3 says, "This is what the Lord says, do what is just and right. Rescue from the hand of the oppressor the one who has been robbed. Do no wrong or violence to the foreigner, the fatherless, or the widow, and do not shed innocent blood in this place." As Christians, and especially as Christian nurses, we have a responsibility to look out for those under our care. We have a duty to make sure that no harm is coming to our patients. In the many cases that we looked at with Dr. Ramirez Johnson, things happened, but good people, or those who should have been good people, looked the other way. We have a special God-given responsibility to make sure that the vulnerable are protected, and we, as nurses, are uniquely positioned to do so. As we have progressed through this program, we have met many different classmates in many different classes from many different professors. But despite all the different variables, there has been one thing that has remained constant, and that has been the reminder that we are here for a purpose, and that purpose is to continue the healing ministry of Christ. We get to do that on a daily basis. We get to be Jesus' hands and feet. We are the ones who touch the feverish brow, advocate for pain medications for a patient who hasn't gotten relief yet. We hold the hands sometimes, or simply sit quietly with the family member who has just lost the most important person in the world to them. We are blessed to have those opportunities. As we leave here today, we have the opportunity to take the new knowledge that we have obtained and use it to better serve those around us. Because we are nurses, we have the opportunity to never stop advocating for those who need an advocate. Do the right thing, not because it's popular, but because it's the right thing to do. Be the kind of nurse that you would want to have take care of your family. We've written a lot of papers, we've done countless posts, but in the end, we have persevered. For some of us, those 837 days may have brought us to graduation. Maybe for some of us, it was a shorter time period, and maybe for some of us, it took more days than that. But in the end, what matters is that we are here. Thanks to a lot of hard work and to Kettering College, we have our Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. We have even more tools for the road ahead. Hold tight to what you've learned. As we leave here today, we each have the opportunity to go change our corner of the world. As Jeremiah said, let's go and do what is just and right. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you for this beautiful reflection, Susan. And there are different paths that one can pursue a bachelor's degree here at Kettering College. For the last 23 years, we've offered bachelor's completion program. The students receiving their PNX, they have earned their associate's degree, have worked between a few years to 20 plus years, as Susan mentioned, and they have juggled a lot of things, and I'm grateful for the rich experience and heart that they bring into our classes. It was really a blessing to work with each one of them. And today we have 4 of the 10 that are receiving their bachelor's completion here with us this morning, and I'm grateful to have them here. And I want to acknowledge also those who are not here, but also are completing their bachelor's. Camila Olerer, Marisa Stevens, Anthony Villegas, Monica Kane, Shayna Tibbs, and Russell Workman. And on behalf of the faculty, we want to congratulate each one of you. Thank you for choosing Kettering College, and I am looking forward to hearing what are you going to accomplish next. Please keep in touch. So please come forward as I call your name to receive your Kettering College pin. And the first name I'm calling, first couple of names, Dan Vincent Rice and Susan Marie Wright. Dan says, I plan to continue my education and pursue my DNP. My ultimate goal is, after I have enough experience, I would like to educate the next generation of nurses. He says, I would like to thank my wife and children for all their support in my journey. Without you, I would never be able to succeed. Susan says, I'm currently enrolled in a family nurse practitioner program at Cedarville University. My goal is to serve as a FNP to the Amish and Mennonite community in Pennsylvania who are underserved in regards to medical care. My mom has served as my nursing role model since I was a little girl. Even now, in her work as a midwife, no one gives the kind of tender, compassionate care that she does. Shardy Stark and Melissa Tibbs. Shardy says, I plan to let the universe decide for me. This has been a long time coming, but I did it not only for myself, for my children also. Melissa says, I will continue working at Kettering Health Main Campus 2 West and provide precepting to nursing students and new nurses as opportunity provides. She plans to research the role of a travel nurse. She thanks her family and friends for standing by her as she completes her bachelor's degree in nursing. Congratulations.
Will everyone please stand for our closing prayer? Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you again for bringing everyone here safely and for them to be here as you have called us for this next journey. As you stated in James, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. God, you have given us this gift to hold the hand of the living and dying and to send patients home, whether on earth or in heaven. Today, Lord, I just ask for your blessing as we prepare to be your hands and your feet. I ask you to always guide our heart, hands, and words each day as we care for your children on earth. I pray for your healing touch and your strength in every single thing we do. In your heavenly name, amen. The audience may now be seated as we begin the recessional. Thank you.